This isn't about perfection, and it's definitely not about doing this the right way. It's about doing it honestly. To keep things simple, this is the process we'll follow. Just 5 steps. Nothing complicated, nothing overwhelming. These are 1. Deciding on goals. 2. Deciding on habits. 3. Choosing the right pictures. 4. Aligning them properly. And the last and most important, intention. If you stay present through these steps, you'll end up with a vision board that actually feels grounding. Something you'll actually want to look at, not just something you make and just forget. 1. Deciding on goals. Before you open Pinterest, before you start saving random aesthetic pictures, I want you to pause for a second. Take a deep breath and let yourself slow down. Because a vision board isn't about what looks pretty. It's about what feels true. And what feels true usually comes from clarity. So imagine yourself at the end of 2026. It's December 31st and you're looking back at the year. You're not rushing, you're not comparing, you're just observing your life. Now ask yourself, what does my life look like right now? And don't limit this to just one concept of life. It includes your personal life, your academics, your work, your health, your self-care, your relationships, and even the material things that you've always wanted. Ask yourself, how do my days begin when I wake up? How do my nights end when the day is over? Who am I spending most of my time with? What kind of energy surrounds me? How do I work when no one is watching? How do I study when motivation isn't perfect? How do I feel in my own body? How do I speak to myself? So, ask yourself 3 to 4 questions for each part of your life and write the answers down. These answers don't need to be dramatic. They just need to be honest because these answers become your goals. 2. Deciding on habits. Now that you're clear on what you want, we need to bring it back to the present. Goals don't exist in the future alone. They're built in the small things you do every day. Habits are the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. For example, let's say you want to score all A's in your tests and you had a picture of good grades to your vision board. Will that work? Maybe. Now imagine also adding a picture of someone studying constantly, a late evening study session, a reminder to not give up. That works better because you're not only visualizing success, you're visualizing discipline. So for every goal you wrote down earlier, ask yourself, what habits would make this goal unavoidable? And let those habits guide you. 3. Choosing the right pictures. Vision boards are meant to be aesthetic collages, even though they can be beautiful. What matters more than aesthetics is alignment. Choose pictures that feel like your future, not someone else's highlight reel, not something you saved. Maybe it's a peaceful morning routine. Maybe it's a focused study space, a solo cafe date, a packed suitcase, or a quiet room at night. If a picture makes you feel calm, focused, or quietly excited, it belongs to your board. If it feels forced, or unrealistic, or empty, let it go. Your vision board should feel grounding, not overwhelming. 4. Aligning them properly. Once you've collected all your images, pause again before pasting anything. Separate them by category like personal, academic, work, health, relationships, and self-care. And when you place them on your vision board, keep similar things together. This helps your mind stay focused and intentional because imagine looking at your board later, seeing a picture of deep work right next to a vacation or a concert. Your attention will scatter. When everything has its place, your vision becomes clearer and your focus naturally follows. 5. Intention. This part matters more than anything else. While you're cutting out pictures, while you're pasting them down, bring your attention back to yourself. No external expectations, no comparison, no pressure. Imagine yourself already living this life. Tell yourself, this is me 1 year from now. But also remind yourself of this truth. A vision board won't work on its own. Hanging it on a wall won't change your life. Looking at it once in a while won't either. What changes your life is what you do on the days you don't feel motivated, the days you still choose to show up. This vision board is just a reminder that you promised yourself something. Take it one day at a time, one habit at a time. You're allowed to grow slowly and still get where you want to be.